Good morning, Holy Family teachers and parents and students. It is now time for the morning exercise. It is now time for the morning exercise. Please quiet
My name
down.
is Susan Work and I'm president of Holy Family Ministries. Ms. Wilson has been with Holy Family this is her 5th year. We hired her initially as the preschool teacher, and then the 2nd year she became the preschool director, and then I think after that she added the after-school program manager position, and now she's the assistant principal of our school. What stands out about Ms. Wilson, and the reason she's been able to move so easily from one job to the next, each position better than the one before it, is her leadership skills. Ms. Wilson is a courageous leader. She's always professional and always fun to work with. She just stands out from the crowd in principal of the K-8 school. She wears the school uniform every day. She doesn't ask the students to follow rules that she herself wouldn't follow. She leads by example and by really getting to know the students.
How do you think that Ms. Wilson is involved with the students?
Ms. Wilson stays involved with the students by not hiding out in her office. There are a lot of administrators that like to spend time in their office. There's always a lot of paperwork to do, but Ms. Wilson avoids that temptation, and it seems to be very often outside her office, walking the hallways, in the classrooms, talking to students, really getting to know them, and getting to know their parents as well. That allows her to be a very effective leader and well respected among the students.
Cheryl Collins, Principal, Holy Family School. Extremely involved in every aspect of the school. The students know Ms. Wilson as the assistant principal, which means that they usually encounter her for disciplinary reasons. But along with that, Ms. Wilson is also involved in many of the extracurricular activities, such as she helps the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts to make sure that's coordinated well. She helps with the mentoring program that is part of our 8th grade year. And she also assists in various fundraising activities off-site as well as on-site. Before Ms. Wilson became the assistant principal of Holy Family School, we had sort of a negative vibe to discipline, and students were often very, very angry about the consequences that were given to them. Since Ms. Wilson has been assistant principal, I think students seem to take more ownership for their behavior. Even if they are being disciplined, they usually come to the point of understanding why they're being disciplined. And we do the STAR program. Ms. Wilson is responsible for the positive side, which is rewarding students who deserve rewards, and she's always up for the next STAR celebration, and she creates when those are going to happen.
How does Ms. Wilson being here benefit you?
It takes discipline off my shoulders so that I can focus in on the instructional aspects of running the school, making sure that the teachers are understanding the material they're presenting to the students, coming up with workshops for the teachers, and it really puts all the emphasis on her for handling those things that might take me away from being able to focus on how well children learn here.
Is discipline the only subject that Ms. Wilson handles?
Primarily, yes. That is her primary focus as assistant principal. She is in charge of disciplinary actions. She's in charge of the positive behavioral program known as STAR, and she also is in charge of helping the students to develop their character as best they can. More primarily, like I said, the positive focus is more accentuated. We didn't have the STAR, and she has also changed the school by being a role model for the students, which is one reason she wears a student uniform every day. She takes her role modeling very seriously for the children.
My name is Marilyn Hawkins, Dean of Students. I guess she does a great job as vice principal. She's caring about the students. She watches over their character development, and she's fair. She has a great work ethic. I mean, it moves at 100 miles per hour to me around the school. So she puts her heart into it, and all of her knowledge and experience that she has first as a preschool coordinator here at Holy Family. And as she uses also her mother skills, her mom skills, which will help most teachers or anyone who has who is a mom or planning on being a mom to use with children. Because children gravitate to that motherly feeling of you care.
My name is Tamika Rogers, and I'm the lead teacher in the preschool classroom for the Crusaders. I think Ms. Wilson's impact has been a great impact for the kids because we've had other people that's come before her, they can't really relate to the kids, and she's one that's going to listen and hear you out before she automatically assume or take the side of someone. So with her, she's a very good positive influence, and she's someone that our kids can look up to because she looks just like they do. I think she's excellent. She's very professional. She is a no-nonsense type of person, and she gives respect, so therefore she's going to earn it back. Her involvement, she's 100% involved. If you look up, she's everywhere. We used to tell her she wears skates because you could see her in one part of the building and then you'll see her in another part. She's just all over. She's very hands-on. And with everything she does, she's professional.
My name is Sheila Wilson, and I am the assistant principal at Holy Family School. My day-to-day job consists of one of my main responsibilities is discipline. However, the title that I hold is Director of Character. And what that means is that a child comes down to my office in trouble or I've done something, and I want to know what it is that they've done, but then I also want to flip it around and figure out what can we do so that this doesn't happen again. When I was growing up, I wanted to be two things. It was either a police officer or a teacher. Well, this job I feel like I'm doing both because I'm policing and I'm also educating children. So that's how I came up with this. I think it fits me because I'm a people person. I think that I'm a very fair person, and I think that the children know that I love them just like they are my own. However, if you've done something, you're going to be disciplined, and once I've disciplined you, once you've had the consequence, then we're through. We're back to where we were in the beginning. The highlight of my job when a child gives me that aha moment, like, you know what, Miss Wilson, you right. I shouldn't have did that. When they realize that it's okay, I'm human, I make mistakes, but they've learned something from it. When you learn something from your mistake, I think that that's not a mistake you're going to have again.